whatever fucking curse happens. So next trip probably means Tim will have something horrible happen.
I do remember though, because I do remember talking to Tim. I think it was at PAX East this year. He did tell me that not something happened to him, but he was worried at that time with his family.
Yeah, because art sharp.
Mm-hmm. He was a little worried about that, so, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I talked to him about similar things, and he just kind of he said he was worried about it, but he wasn't going to stress out about it because there's no use in stressing out about it, and then he just went on with what he was doing, which was great.
In all honesty, as weird as this sounds, Tim kind of reminds me a little bit of one of my relatives. I swear, he's very relaxed, very chill back, and when something comes up, he will address it. But if it's not too major, he just lets it settle until it figures its own out, or when he has the time to figure it out for his own. And I applaud him. I really do.
Apparently Q&A time became TRG story time.
Well, became something.
Oh, why are you saying 110% bachelor mode?
Oh, well, Ree said I don't have a problem. I was just laughing the entire time because of the bachelorness of the situation. Like 110% bachelor mode? Question mark? I felt like I'd become a man after the TRG trip.
Oh man, which is the best part is you say that about Emile's house when he's got like a shelf dedicated to ponies. So, and I can say that because Tim has footage of it on his vlog channel.
Yes, he does.
I love how people always get upset about finding out that Chug is a brony when he puts so many hints in his videos. And half these hints I know now because he doesn't fucking shut up about the show. Well, okay, I will give him credit on this last trip. He brought it up like what, twice maybe at most.
I mean, in all fairness, my 4-year-old future stepdaughter doesn't shut up about the show either.
Brad?
Doesn't shut up about the show, yeah, like every other brony.
No, I said in all fairness, my 4-year-old future stepdaughter doesn't shut up about the show either.
Here's the problem I have with the show. I can understand why it's...
Yep, apparently we're doing this.
I'll just speak my piece about it and be done with it. I could see why people like it. I could see why it gets a lot of praise. I'm not into it. That's it.
Yeah, no, you can compliment a show without liking a show. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I'll say this. My favorite cartoon when I was growing up was Samurai Pizza Cats. The new My Little Pony, I think, has that similar appeal where for kids it's good, but there are jokes strewn in for adults. And I think that's the appeal that works to most people. So
definitely.
It's the same thing with Adventure Time, though. If you really look into the cartoon itself more closely...
Oh, Adventure Time's fucking dark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is. It's extremely dark. And if people want to argue that against me, be my guest. Trust me. If you actually look into the show, it's very dark, which I was so shocked to shit about.
Also, yeah, no, the shows are fucking dark as shit. I mean, look at how many. Look at all the Disney damn movies. Yeah, but that's. Can we show you back to Q&A time, or are we just gonna have more story time?
Well, I'll go back to questions because I think we want to run this through. All right, John, is there any reason to visit Newfoundland? For the scenery, mainly. Newfoundland is an absolutely beautiful place, especially if you like doing outdoors activities. If you like snowmobiling or ATV driving, also a fantastic place. If you like sailing, boating, whatever, fishing, Newfoundland, also a fantastic place. Hunting. If you're an outdoorsman, you will absolutely love Newfoundland and Labrador. If you just want to see beautiful scenery, you will love Newfoundland and Labrador. If you want to do anything else, you might not as much.
John, how did you start Let's Playing?
Out of boredom. I was on Something Awful when they started, back when they were just screenshot LPs. And I watched like the first video LP, which was Slowbeef's The Immortal. And at some point, Slowbeef taught everyone how he was recording all stuff. So a bunch of us all started around the same time, and I was part of that generation. So that's how I got started. Was out of boredom and just following on something awful.
John, have you
classic
actually?
cartoon?
What?
Favorite classic cartoon?
Samurai Pizza Cats, if that counts.
That does.
I've actually want to see that because I remember I read a fan comic about it, but I was like, I wonder if this is actually based off a show.
It is. Me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh man, classic cartoon. Bobby's World.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, does it have to be a cartoon or a show?
The question was
favorite
it was
classic
cartoon.
show.
It was. I thought the comment was cartoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Good one.
John, what is the best and most respectful way to approach you at a convention for a chat? What other convention etiquette should we follow? The best way to show that you want to talk to me is to run up to Emile if he's next to me and punch him in the face. And if that happens, I'll know you want to have a conversation with me. Although you may also get kicked out of the convention, so not the best choice. Actual answer to that question, though? Actual answer would be, I don't know, just walk up and talk to me. Don't scream penis as Freak is doing. Just, I don't know, just say hey and just chat a bit. Don't fanboy. I'm a normal person.
If you want to really freak his ass out, though, stand about half the convention center away and shout Bruce Willis at the top of your voice so everyone stares in a random direction. And when he looks at you, he'll feel weird.
No, the first thing I'm going to do in that situation is going to be, God damn it, Brad. Because it'll probably be you saying it.
That's what I did last year.
I know it was.
Year, well, I get other John dared me to.
I'm not sure if this would count. John, what would be the next subscribers night game?
Sorry, before we jump to that question, I'm laughing at what Mio Hello said. So John gets 1,000,000 cans of SpaghettiOs tomorrow, and Emile gets punched in the face by thousands at the next convention. The power of streams.
You bet.
Yep.
Okay, so what was the question? What's the next subscriber game stream? Or what's stream?
Yes.
Best case scenario, it'll be Mario Kart 7. That's if I get the setup in time. But I don't think it's going to happen, so I'm going to have to look into something else.
Have you looked into it's an online game, but it's called Board Game.
I've heard about it, but I've not looked into it.
That would be so long with a bunch of people, though.
Not necessarily, though. Remember, anybody can customize it to where if it's a bunch of people, you can shorten the length to maybe to 50 spaces or 100.
You'd have to make it so short because otherwise everyone just screws each other up so badly. I've seen 100-step games last several hours.
Well, that's all. But remember, it's all customizable, so you can look into it and find many different ways to make sure at the beginning you can't screw anybody over until like maybe turn 10 or whatever. Then you could start screwing people over. It just really depends. But like I said,
Considering your fans, John, I'm kind of afraid somebody actually will punch Emile in the face. If someone actually punches Emile in the face and I'm around, I will stop them and/or try to beat the shit out of them. So please don't actually punch Emile in the face. You can punch him. You can punch him in the arm, though. I'm almost cool with that. No, please don't punch Emile. Please don't. No physical violence on people, please. That's never a good idea.
What's your favorite?
And it will lead you to getting arrested.
Well, that too.
Felony.
What's your favorite Mario game?
We're talking core games or just anything? If we're counting anything, it's probably Yoshi's Island. If we're counting core Mario games, and technically Yoshi's Island doesn't count in that list, technically. Mario 3. I always flip it back and forth on 3 and World, but I really like 3.
I would say any Mario game. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. But just straight core games, I'm more of a Mario 2 fan. The American 2, because it's been said a couple times now by people involved that they think that's the better of the two Mario 2s.
in terms of Mario, well, I'm gonna go with Brad on Mario RPG. I grew up with that game, but in terms of like the action adventure platforming genre, Mario 64.
Mario 3.
Nice.
Best video game I ever played.
Nice. Glitched Mario 3 is John's favorite. Yeah, no, Mario 3 kind of climbed up the ladder a lot more than I expected tonight after the ridiculous of that. That's going to go on YouTube at some point. I'm going to put up Die Hard next day I do editing, and then I think Mario 3 is going to go up with it, because holy shit, that was amazing.
I think a Twitch staff's in your chat right now, because I noticed a Twitch
yeah,
staff.
you have a Twitch staff in there.
Oh god, when did that happen? It's probably someone who's probably a friend of Amber's.
It was a little while ago. He came from Bomberman and missed it.
Oh, it's Program Max.
From what I could tell. Yeah, from what I could tell, he came from Bomberman and missed it.
Yeah, he was in Pico's stream the other day.
Oh, he's here. See, there he is.
Hello, Program Max. How you doing? I'm surprised to see you here. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Oh god, I'm gonna be kicked off Twitch. Oh god.
If it was because of the Splatterhouse thing,
no, it's not. It's not because of that. Jesus. I think it's probably because Bomberman Act Zero is probably still listed in the top list, or I've been the one pushing for Act Zero to. I will admit this. I will admit this now to anyone who's curious about this. Twitch puts out a list every month of the top 20 most viewed games on Twitch, and I want Bomberman Act Zero to be on that list, cause that would be funny.
That would be
it probably won't happen, cause I don't even know how close. But someday.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what he said. That's why I was like, ooh, Bomberman.
Yeah, Max, you're gonna see. There's gonna be dedicated Bomberman streams in the future. So if you ever want to actually see some Bomberman playing, it'll probably next week. You'll see that for sure. We play it every week.
I'm trying to think of a question, but I'm not having a good time. Yep, there we go.
Favorite horror game?
Oh, nice. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the follow.
Oh, nice.
Bomberman month. Stream Bomberman every day for a month. I don't know if I could handle that much Bomberman in my life. Honestly, a month straight of streaming just Bomberman Act Zero would be ridiculous.
Oh, here's some least favorite.
came for the Bomberman, stayed for the horrible vomit stories. Oh, we've got so many stupid stories. Oh, that's the best. How would you enter the P.O. box in Amazon? I've never shipped a P.O. box before. I honestly don't know. I'm just as curious as you are. It should fit. It's just a really long address, sadly, because of the P.O. box.
Yeah. What's your least favorite console? I don't know if we've answered this one yet or not.
I think it's
least favorite one we've played, or least favorite one we know of.
Let's go with the least favorite one you actually played.
Okay.
I'm really gonna probably get flagged for this. PlayStation 2. There wasn't that many really games for the library that piqued my interest.
The PlayStation 2? What?
Yeah. The only games that... Okay. The only reason why I got a PlayStation 2, my sister's fiance's little brother for Christmas one year got me Kingdom Hearts. I didn't have one at that time, so I bought one, and I played it, and it's a good game. I didn't have any more libraries for it, and I try to look over the games that I like. Oh, what's good? Anything that I can play on? I could literally count 2 games: Kingdom Hearts and Soul Calibur 3.
I find that amazing. I played my PS2 to hell.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
PS2 was like
What?
Let me, for reference's sake, compare. You could only find 2 games you liked on the PS2. I own almost 200 PS2 games. There are a lot of good games on that system. I don't know why you think that's your least favorite. That is nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, again, I grew up with Nintendo, though. I was always a Nintendo.
So did I, dude. Seriously, PS2 was the first non-Nintendo system
we
I
all
owned.
did. We all did.
I grew up with Sega.
I guess, but the problem is for me,
well,
though.
Okay, almost all of us.
I guess, though, the problem is, though, at that time, I was, in terms of what I could get with money that from either my family, I only stick to Nintendo because I know that was my comfort zone. Like I said, I didn't really expand. And plus, I really wish I had this game too, was Okami. Oh my god, I love Okami so freaking much. But it was a rental and I couldn't buy it. And to this day, I never had the chance to get it because either A, money's gone to rent and food. That's it.
All right, fair enough. I still think that's crazy.
I do too.
Well, again, and I understand. That's why I said I was going to get flagged for this. Again, maybe there is a lot of games I haven't tried on. But again, I don't have the money to try it. That's it. And there's no more, and I can't say there's no more renting systems. That's bullshit because of whatever. And plus, in terms of Sony consoles, that's probably the highest I'm going to go because I'm not going to get a PS3. And no way in hell am I going to get a PS4. Hell, I'm not even getting an Xbox One. The only game console that I want to get as of right now is Wii U. But that's it.
John, buy him games or lend them to him now.
No. Please.
Trying
I think the worst console I've ever played.
I was gonna say the Virtual Boy, then I realized no, the Virtual Boy actually has some decent games on it for the 12 it does.
It's one of my favorite consoles.
I'm gonna say the 3DO. No,
Yeah,
the
3DO.
Atari Jaguar. Oh no.
I had that one flagged as one of the ones I was gonna pick.
I'm torn between those two because 3DO has less games I like, but Jaguar at least has Alien vs Predator and Tempest 2000.
And Rayman.
Someone just subscribed.
Drantino, thank you for subscribing. Here is your egg.
You will give me an egg!
The Sega Saturn, or and this one might be a little too unknown for a lot of people. The Nuon.
Whoa!
Which was
whoa! The what?
Nuon. So the new one kind of stretches the limit of what you call a game console. Essentially, it was a DVD player that could play games, right? Mm-hmm. But it had Bust a Move, Tempest, Iron Soldier, and a couple of like Space Invaders and other arcade clones. It had less than a dozen games. But a friend of mine had a new one, and he had all the games for it, including Tempest 3000. And it's by far and large the worst video game system I've ever played.
Damn.
The Ouya.
You know what? I will give the Ouya one thing. Towerfall. Holy cow,
Yeah,
Towerfall is amazing.
Towerfall and Amazing Fog are the only two reasons to play the Ouya, but I haven't... problem is that for all the game systems, I only bought ones that were good. I didn't really try any of the really shitty ones, and all the ones I had, I loved. Ouya's only the only one, simply because there's nothing out for it. And all the games I tried before, those two suck.
I'm gonna be the odd man out. What are those two games? I know it's on the Ouya, but describe them.
Towerfall? Imagine Smash Brothers with bows and arrows.
Ooh.
It's super quick gameplay.
Oh, it's amazing, dude. You gotta play it. You gotta play it.
Yeah, and then Amazing Fog is sandbox, just mindfuckery. You're a frog that has super rubbery physics, and you just try and bounce everywhere.
Okay, that makes sense. Wait, John, are you aware of the new YouTube monetization policy, and what are your thoughts on it?
I am aware of that. I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. I feel like there might be some hiccups that's going on there. Like, it all seems to be on YouTube side, not necessarily the company side. So, but at the same time, I don't know what's going on. So I can't really say anything otherwise. I don't like the fact that for a lot of people, the abilities that these companies give you are like now no longer available to them. But at the same time, I more so got into Maker Game Station to kind of socialize with people and meet new people and kind of get the other benefits as well. So while it's diminished in my eyes, there are at least still some benefits I've gotten from it overall. So I don't know. I'm torn on it. I may not be the best person to ask, but I can entirely see why some people are upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not aware of it, but then again, I don't have monetization, so yeah.
I've been talking with Gerard a good bit about it lately.
Yeah.
I feel really
then
bad for him, but...
And following up with the question, what do you think of Google Plus then?
I think the integration did not go smoothly at all. They should have warned people more in advance instead of just doing it.
Right.
And they need to make sure the system actually works, which it didn't. It was broken as shit when it first integrated.
It's gotten better. I'll say it a lot.
Yes.
It's gotten a lot better. Now it's much more smoother, but originally, bad idea. Bad implementation.
Oh, here we go. Anyone in the call, favorite first-person shooter? Halo. 3.
Ooh, you're gonna be that specific? Okay.
Are you? Oh yeah, dude, I played the shit out of Halo 3. I think I'm a general highest rank there.
Halo 2 or Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 or Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow?
Either Team Fortress 2 or BioShock.
I so want to try the BioShock series so goddamn bad.
Skip 2. 2's terrible.
Why? Why is it terrible?
It's the first game, but with a way worse story, worse controls, and it's very boring.
Well, when I watched one of my friends play it, it looked pretty smooth to me.
It's smooth, but it's the same exact game. 2 isn't a bad game per se. It's meh in normal, but 1 is amazing as fuck. And they pretty much just tried to copy it in 2 and failed miserably.
I will also agree with Metroid Prime. The Metroid Prime series is actually really good, except for Other M.
Mine was gonna be Marathon 2 to Randall.
Wow.
Yeah, no, definitely, because it introduced a lot of the elements I like in every other FPS games. You could do a lot of dual wielding in it. I had a lot of story elements, really complex levels. The first game I ever played where you were outdoors in space, and one part of a level even back indoors later, so you had to watch oxygen meters and stuff. And zero gravity sections, which were amazing. For something that came out in like 1994, 95.
Let me see. I got 2 questions I saw to ask. One was, John, if Mario Kart 7 ends up being the next sub-game game, will there be rooms set up for the players or for the subs to play in? The idea is that I'm going to create a community just for subs and only send it to subs. So that's how we'll play that. The other question I saw was, John, why did you make Emile wear the Princess Peach dress in Animal Crossing?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so for
Have
those
you seen this one?
So for those who are not aware, Chugga Conroy is currently Let's Playing Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS. And in his infinite wisdom, / he knew exactly what he was expecting to happen, he let me vote on what he gets to wear in his videos for the next week based on what users submitted to me. So people submitted a number of things. Some people submitted things that they thought I would like. Like I saw Zero's costume from Mega Man X. That was tempting. I saw the Black Power Rangers outfit, but that one disappeared for some reason. I couldn't find it after. Then some people submitted a bunch of Steve things, which I thought, you know what, it's funny. A lot of the Steve ones were done good, but I didn't want to do the Steve joke because it's overdone. Some people submitted weird things, like they were like, oh, here's a dress I wrote My Little Pony YOLO swag on, and this is an actual thing that happened. You should make him wear it. I'm like, no, that looks bad. There was also a pink dress with a flower on it. There was a green dress with a Yoshi on it. There was a lot of dresses actually submitted. But the ones that caught my eye the most were someone submitted a Hatsune Miku one, but it was definitely done by a Japanese person, or at least like a person definitely not watching Chugga Conroy's Let's Play. So I was like, no, I won't use that as much as quality as the Miku costume looks. Also, the fact that he doesn't know what Vocaloids are, probably, so that would have gone way over his head. The other thing was 2 people suggested a Princess Peach dress. One person only gave me 1 code for it. The other person gave me the entire code. And these were both in English at the time, so I'm like, all right, this is perfect. This would be great. I asked a couple other people. They also said it'd be a great choice out of what I showed. So it ended up being what I picked. Admittedly, there was also this super nice Okami jacket, which is basically Amaterasu's whole design turned into like a coat. And it was super nice. But because I feel like I had to pick the jerk option, I didn't pick it. But I did give him the QR code specifically because I knew he would probably use it afterwards, and I think he will, so that part at least worked out. So I knew I could get away with just giving him like a stupid choice. So I thought the Princess Peach dress was really funny, because he hates Princess Peach. So I'm like, alright,
Really?
perfect, done! My choice. We send him the QR code, I send him the video to put in his episode. The QR code does not work. It's just too tiny and his 3DS is not picking it up. So I'm like, alright, this is probably a design that some other people have done, so I just search it up. And we found the Japanese QR code for it. that Nintendo gave out. So I'm like, all right, you know what? We'll go for this. So here's the code. You read this, which is why this is the Japanese text in his video and why a bunch of people think it's not real. But no, it was actually submitted to me by someone else. It looked a little bit different than the dress that actually came up, although it could be the Nintendo one. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, that ended up being the choice. I thought it was funny. It worked out really well. Although apparently he's been bitching and complaining a lot in his videos about wearing it. But a lot of funny things keep happening as a result of it. He had to take his ID picture for traveling to other towns while he was still wearing the dress. So it just ended up working really well.
Very nice.
John, would you ever let a fan be player 4 in TRG? Probably not, because we traditionally want people we can trust, or not, but not. Okay, let me rephrase that. That's a harsh thing I just said. We want people that we know personally enough, because the way we record Runaway Guys is traditionally we go to someone's house. So we would basically be giving our address to a fan, and that is a dangerous thing to do. So that's why we usually stick to people we know or know that do videos to a point where we can trust them to just meet up at our house and not have any problem.
What about tournaments though, like at conventions? Same concept?
More or less, because we're giving up our hotel room.
That too.
Well, yeah, that one's a bit more flexible than an actual full-blown Let's Play though with the group. How about recording with your favorite mod, Kappa? Amber, would you really want to be on Runaway Guys? Did you see how much shit Luca got when she was a guest? Anytime we have a female guest, they get so much shit.
Why?
And, well, you can look at it different ways. Misogyny, people don't like their chemistry, with us. It depends. Like, Luca got a ton of shit, but at the same time, Little Big Planet itself got a ton of shit because we were just yelling the entire time, so. I don't know. Dodger's been getting a lot of shit lately because of the Bomberman tournament, because it was mostly her just going like, ah, yelling, being super into it, so.
Which that's who Dodger is, though.
Yeah, but people
I don't
apparently
think
did
people
not know
realize
that.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
Let's knock out 5 more questions and call it for the night. We've been going for quite a while here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Looking at the clock, we've almost been going for 9 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
8.5.
Yep, I got 8.5 on mine.
I have.
Keep in mind, I didn't start the call till after the first half hour of streaming.
Yeah, this has been going on for a long time.
Alright, so let's knock out 5 last questions. One that I've been seeing a bunch I want to answer. Have you ever seen Tim legitimately angry? No. Honestly, no. And that kind of worries me in a way. Because Tim, nicest guy I've met, but at the same time, doesn't ever seem to really get upset. Which I worry that means he's like storing it in him, or maybe he's legitimately one of those people who just like nothing bothers him. And if that's the case, then holy shit, how can you teach me how to do that?
In the self of Buddhism, very, very, very disappointing.
Yeah, but
Just really strong discipline. That's literally it.
I think managed.
But like I said, from my 6 years of psychological point of view, maybe, like you said, maybe he just has a very strong discipline, or maybe he just does bottle it up himself, and then after that, maybe he just, like for me, I would say maybe for his vlogs, maybe it's a great way to express. That's it. But like the conversations I've talked to Tim, nothing really bothers him, which shocks the shit out of me. So I'm like,
it's amazing. What was another one I just saw that was good? John, have you ever punched Emile or hurt Emile on these trips? Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you want me to legitimately talk about this?
more story. Wait, story
back to story time.
John.
And here I thought this would be a short 5 questions. Yes, I have punched him a number of times. Most of the time, I've given him advance warning, and he's still been an idiot and had it anyways. I have told him at least 1 or 2 times on separate trips, if you do X or Y thing, I will punch you. And then, of course, him being Emile, he does that specific thing just so I will punch him. And most people don't know this, but my grandfather was a World War II vet, and one of the big things he tried to drill into me was how to throw a proper punch. Now, I still have forgotten certain things about that, but more or less it's in the muscle memory. So I give him, I'll start off with like light punches to the arm, and then like, you want me to keep punching you? And he'll start like the giggling he always does. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to actually try now, and I'll haul off and give him an actual punch. He's like, ow! You can stop now. Okay, we're good. And then this was like 2 trips ago. I think this was the Jake trip. Last trip, another stupid thing here. Emile has an obsession with hot sauce. Dude loves super spicy food. I'll give him that. Like, I love super spicy food, but my stomach can't handle it anymore. He has a hot sauce